Hello, folks, and hey, Bear. Welcome to the Nateland podcast. I'm Nate Bargatze, Brian Bates, Aaron Weber.
All right.
Dusty Slay's gone, and we had to get two other people to fill in for him because that's how good he is. The young Greg Garcia,
All right.
my caddy,
Yep.
and Julian McCullough, who's been running all the shows. Been on the road. We've been everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We've been everywhere. So yeah, everybody knows them. We've all been back. Sounds started exciting. I think this episode's going to be good.
Yeah. I think it'll be good.
But it's going to get good. It's just we're started.
Yeah, it's going to take some time.
We're just easing into it.
Pace yourself. You got to pace yourself.
Yeah, you don't want to do too much. Quick Nateland news. Graham K has a show called Pete and Me. It's this weekend at the Soho Playhouse in New York City. We're going to be producing that special. It's getting excellent reviews. It's about Graham, his autistic brother, and their family. It's got a lot of heart. It's very funny. So go get tickets for that. We're excited to be doing that. Also, Ryan Hamilton's next Netflix special. We're filming 2 shows at Seattle's Neptune Theater on October 4th. There's still a couple of tickets left. Also, my dad is performing at Levity Live in Huntsville, Alabama on August 24th to run for his special taping. So if you can't do that. And our boy Dusty, who's not here, but we want to congratulate him on his upcoming Netflix special, Wet Heat, that premieres on July 29th. Sorry. Mm-hmm. I said it all weekend, though, in Charleston.
Oh, okay.
I told all the Charleston people.
Mm-hmm. He's one of them.
He's one of them. Mm-hmm. I know. We were reminded that. So that's fun. That's good stuff.
A lot going on. All
right. Just feel the weight of the world.
So burned out. We're a minute and a half in, dude. It's gonna get good.
No, I think it's gonna be fun. I just feel like there's a lot of pressure on me right now.
Well, yeah. Kind of comes with the name and the podcast.
I'm not feeling it from the audience. I'm feeling it from.
I do want to give a shout out
from
to
you four. That
Andy Forrester.
Oh yeah, this Friday it's Andy Forrester from Raleigh, North Carolina. He's did the showcase. Season 3's here. AJ Leidig premiered last week, and Andy Forrester Leidig. Sorry, Andy Forrester from Raleigh, North Carolina. He's Andy's great. Mm-hmm. And so make sure you check his out. It's on the YouTube channel. All that. And I just did a bunch of Grammy stuff
or Emmys.
God,
yeah.
Oh, you're Emmy nominated, by the way. Has that come up on the podcast?
No. Probably not, because bad news over here doesn't care. He's already got an Emmy, right?
Yeah. Who writes the list?
He won an Emmy.
I know, but that was like a plastic one, right?
Yeah.
It's like
we won. There's 2 Emmy Award winners here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
For what?
Greg won.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. My Name is Earl.
Yeah. That's real.
Ask him about it. He'll tell you.
Oh boy, he got an hour and a half.
In the 20th century.
Yeah. And then Brian Bates won, the Emmys that they show on PBS.
That is correct.
No, it's the one they do show it during commercials.
What was yours technically
you're right,
for?
You're right the first time. It's on PBS.
Is it on PBS?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? What did you win?
When I was in TV news, the Mid-South Regional Emmy Awards, I won an Emmy for.
Okay.
It's
Mid-South Regional?
Yeah. Specifically, it's Tennessee.
Is that a hot bracket?
It's one of the more
I'm about to tell
competitive
you.
regions for
It's
sure.
It's his biggest market right now in stand-up. Go ahead.
It's
the Mid-South region.
Oh, are you Brian Mid-South Regional Bates?
Yeah.
Well, if you'd like to call me that, sure.
Yeah, sure.
It's TV stations in Tennessee, North Carolina, and Bowling Green, Kentucky. And Huntsville, Alabama.
All right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he's not all over Kentucky, but he's in the.
There's some tough stations in North Carolina. So.
Are you all of
not
North Carolina? Was it all of North Carolina or just the part that touches Tennessee? Did they do? Did you beat Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's time.
North Carolina goes to the
big.
water. It goes all the way to the water.
Yeah.
I mean, Raleigh, WRAL, they're tough stations.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Where do you display your Emmy?
Well, I brought it in here once when Nate did not win an Emmy. I brought it to the podcast that day, just to put it on the desk.
Yeah.
But now it's just on my bookcase at home.
Okay, fantastic.
Nice place to put it.
Yeah.
Is it heavy? It's heavy, right? I held an Emmy today because we did the photos. Or I was like, little picture.
Mine's not too heavy.
Yeah. Are they different? The Mid-South ones are different.
At the time, they look just like what the current Emmys do. But now the current Emmys, the base is round. And at that time, the base was rectangular.
Yeah.
I had a friend once, comedy writer friend, that thought the Oscar statue was solid gold. Every single one that they gave to people. And I was like, is this a real thing you think? And he was like, yeah. And that was one of the most satisfying look-it-ups I've ever done. Because I go, how much do you think that would be worth? If they were giving away
a solid gold
40 Oscars a night, or I don't even know how many Oscars there are.
How much would that be?
Millions of dollars.
Millions? It would be millions. Oh, you're talking about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing. Yeah,
how much would one...
How much does an Oscar weigh? I mean...
Well, is it solid gold?
Well,
then it weighs a lot more.
It might be hollow. It might be hollow gold. Hollowed
Anyway,
out. But at least 10 pounds.
I looked it up, and it was something like $180,000 a statue. I think.
That would be awesome.
An Oscar weighs 8.5 pounds. The going rate of 8.5 pounds of gold is...
No.
What are you talking
Or
about?
ogfold.
I'm saying the size... It's not 8.5 pounds of gold. It's what the size of the Oscar in gold would weigh.
Yeah.
It would not be 8.5 pounds.
That's exactly what I'm looking up. If it's if it's the same weight, if that's actually gold, 8.5 pounds of gold.
But I think
we're doing one of those things where we're talking about different things, but it would take so long to fix it that let's just keep going.
Yeah.
So 8.5 pounds is how much?
Why don't you do us the pleasure of reframing what you're trying to say?
Okay, so
I get where
I
he's coming
speak Julian. He's saying the current weight is what you just looked up. And he's saying if it's made of gold, it weighs more. So he thinks it's worth more.
More or
because
less.
of it.
I don't know what the statue's actually made out of, so I don't know.
You said this was the most satisfying lookup you've ever done. It's turning into
I
the
just
most
a nightmare so far.
dissatisfying.
All I Googled was, if an Oscar statue was solid gold, what would it be worth? That's all I Googled.
Okay.
This is what I was worried about when I started this podcast.
If anyone's interested, 8.5 pounds of gold is currently worth between 200 grand and 240 grand.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
a lot of money.
It's a lot. It's more than they're giving away to everyone.
And the statue would probably be smaller, right? Because if you had it gold.
For gold.
Thank you.
It would be
Thank
much
you.
smaller.
Yes, because you 8.5 pounds of gold would have to be.
Yeah, pretty small.
Yeah.
So now you're making I know you're following all of this.
I'm going to leave.
I think I should leave.
Can you imagine, though, before Google, you would just have to agree to disagree?
This would end a friendship.
How frustrating would
before
that
Google.
be?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This would take weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there we go.
So it's not. So I don't know what Oscar statues are actually made of, but it's not solid gold because they're not going to give a $250,000 statue to.
Is there gold in the paint or something? Is there any?
I think
gold?
so. I think it's like dipped in gold or something.
Like Notre Dame's helmets.
Yeah.
How
exactly.
much is an Oscar worth? Like if you can buy an Oscar.
There you go.
$1.
Don't act like you hadn't Googled this.
Technically,
I think it would depend on whose it was, right? What kind of lineage it has?
they have a rule. The Academy has a rule that the winners cannot sell their Oscar without first offering it back to the Academy for $1.
Well,
That seems like a bad deal.
yeah.
But it's made of gold-plated Britannia metal, estimated to be worth around $400.
Okay.
And
raining.
I'm sure you can hear the rain.
Yeah.
We had this problem last week too.
Yep.
Something about zanies when it rains.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
If we were sitting on the porch talking, it'd be nice.
This kind of
but-
sounds. It's nice.
People are at home trying to have a good time. They don't love it.
No, I mean if you're listening to it, it sounds like we're it's like we're hanging out in a shack when it's raining. You know how people like to do.
The Oscar's made of gold plated Britannia.
It's made of encyclopedias.
Yeah. Britannia.
Britannica, yeah.
Britannica metal. It's worth around $400.
Not, may I remind you, $240,000.
Big difference.
Yeah.
But that's like
not
the
Britannica.
resale values. Like due to the Academy's rule, the resale value is limited to $1. Like if you're reselling your Oscar, I'd imagine you're in your own kind of predicament.
Yeah.
That
You're not going back to the Academy.
Yeah, you're not worried about the Academy's rules.
Yeah, you're not following rules at
Yeah.
that point. No, you're at a pawn shop and you're taking what they give you for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
which they know the rules, and they go, "What did they go? I'll give you $2, or I'll call the academy."
There you go.
Yeah.
And he goes, "John, you're good." All right. All right.
You guys were all over the place this weekend.
We were all over the place. We were in
Orange Beach.
The Wharf Amphitheater. Great show. Fun. Outdoor. That's a cool spot.
Yeah.
Little weather delay.
Some lightning, rain. We got the show off. It was great. Then we were in Raleigh and Charleston and Tallahassee.
Yep.
We did 6 shows this week. They were all amazing. It was a fun, great shows. Yeah, Tallahassee was super fun. I mean, they're all great.
Great crowds.
Great crowds. Yeah, the crowds, I mean, this tour has started off hot.
Yeah,
We've
real
been
hot.
saying like the 3 p.m. shows are awesome. Like they've been, not that they've never been great, but sometimes they could feel like it's 3 p.m. and they just feel like it's 8 p.m. Like people are excited, and we've enjoyed it, and we look forward to keep going more and more. So
It's great.
I saw today on the internet that they saw right off the coast of what's it called? Orange. Where were we?
Orange Beach.
Orange Beach.
Yeah.
There was I want to say 10-foot tiger shark like right at the shore.
Wow.
Like people are just like looking right at it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And those aren't the good ones. Tiger sharks.
Aaron Weber here. I am so excited to tell you about our next sponsor, Chubby.
Oh yeah.
I went to the beach. I was wearing their classic lined swim trunk to the beach. I'm loving how stretchy they are, and they have a built-in boxer brief liner, so it's actually comfortable. Summer's here, which means it's officially time to let the dogs out, and by dogs, I mean your thighs. Thank God. If you've been stuck in jeans or sweats for the last few months, set them free with the lined swim collection from Chubby's. Life is too short for uncomfortable swim trunks. So these babies are set for all-day comfort with a quick, dry stretch fabric with a built-in liner that actually does its job. No more chafing, no more mesh disasters. And when the sun goes down, what do? Well, you swap into a pair of everywhere shorts. They fit right, feel right, go with everything. And after wearing them once, you'll find yourself wondering why you own any other shorts. And why would you? Throw them all in the fire.
Yeah.
And get a bunch of Chubbies. For a limited time, use our exclusive code NATE for 20% off at chubbysshorts.com. Let the thighs out. Let the good times roll. Whether you're suiting up for cannonballs, cookouts, or casual Fridays, Chubbies has you covered for a limited time only. Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off your order with our code NATE at chubbysshorts.com. That's code NATE at chubbysshorts.com. Support our show. Tell them we sent you. Summer's here. Dress like it in Chubbies.
Yeah, so we had a fun weekend. Like, I don't know it was great. The crowds are awesome. We're having a blast. But I think your weekend I'll be more interested to hear about yours.
Okay. Can tell that was sincere. I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Looney Bin.
All right.
Nice.
Bunch of great shows. A lot of folks came out. It's a great club. Tulsa has 2 good comedy clubs.
Yeah.
Bricktown and then the Looney Bin.
Yeah. And great shows. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. Thanks to everybody who came out.
There we go. Julian was me. Greg, did you?
I was in a golf tournament.
Oh, yeah.
The red, white, and blue at Calabasas Country Club. I told a few jokes out there. People were, I was entertaining as well.
Yeah.
I got some people laughing.
Yeah.
So
You
I
mean
had a
just
good
like
time.
socially?
Yeah, just socially.
That's great.
Yeah. No,
That's
just
great.
At the bar.
I just wander around. I tell people stories.
Yeah.
People were very interested in hearing stories about caddying for you, so I did give a few caddying stories. They were all excited about that. So
what was the caddying stories? Because I don't remember you doing much.
No, I didn't do much caddying, but I had a lot of other things that I was going on.
Well, at one point I'm warming up, and when you pull all your clubs out of your bag and you're hitting, and then I would lay them. I just set them next to the bag because your caddy's supposed to kind of grab them and clean them off.
Yeah.
And I look over, basically every club is out of the bag. and none of them were getting clean. And then I just had to grab the stuff and go, all right, I think I'm going to go putt now.
Yeah. Well, I got approached by a guy that's the announcer, Steve Sands, who I know, and so I was talking with him. And yeah, by the time I turned around, all the clubs were basically on the ground. Yeah. And Nate was like, "You having fun? You having a good time?"
Sounds like you were.
Yeah, he was having a good time.
Yeah,
he did great.
I think my favorite story from it was when because a couple people had some pictures of my TV show. So as a caddy, I actually was signing some things, which was really weird. And I'm not used to signing anything. And a guy hands me a Sharpie, and I'm sitting there trying to get the top off, and I'm trying to get it off. I can't get the top off. And then I look at him. He's holding the top. And I look at my hand, and it's just completely black from all the lines from the thing. I went back and showed Nate. I was like, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at it. But that was a great time. We had a fun time.
We had a blast. It was super fun.
How the shows, you want to talk about how the shows have been for you, Julian?
Yeah, sure.
Jump right into it.
The crowds are, they're great right when I get out there. And I go first, and I have to, what?
That kind of undersells the job that you do. It's like you are going up there cold, and you do a great job.
Well, yeah.
But Julian's kind of like he's what would it be? The
ringmaster.
The ringmaster.
Yeah.
He's the ringmaster. But it is for these big arenas. The best thing that I ever did, and it's because I have someone as good as Julian, is to have that, because the shows are so big,
right,
that you do need someone that can go up there that the crowd loves, and there's a trust there, and kind of guides them. We have a lot of people that have never been to stand-up shows, and just kind of guiding them
That's a good point to bring up. Is I always ask how many people this is their first ever live comedy show, and it's a huge number. I mean, you're getting a lot of people that have never been to a comedy show, and it's pretty funny coming from our careers and what we've known to be comedy for 20 years of like being in these clubs, like Brian this past weekend.
Yeah.
It's so not like this. So to have this be your first comedy show is very funny to me. You know?
Oh yeah.
Do you ask them if it's their last one?
I say it's all downhill from here. You know what I mean? Like, but it's what I mean is they're hot, they're very excited, and if you don't want to lose that energy, you don't want to send somebody up there who's not going to like build on that. That's all. But I mean, I'm just saying they're very excited to be there, and it's fun to be. I think it's great. Like a lot of these, the arenas are so big. People are like, "Well, does it work for comedy?" I think it adds an element, and I would have been skeptical 5 years ago. I would have been like, "I don't know, that might be too big." They're feeding off each other like crazy, and it's a really fun atmosphere. So it's great.
For sure.
We have a great setup this year too, and the screens are awesome, and the stage is round, and it just feels very for as big as it is, intimate as it can be, and it's and you can feel it when they're all laughing. I mean, it's crazy to be telling a story and just you can hear kind of silence when they're listening to the whole story, and you can tell they're engaged, and it's I mean, I love it.
It's
I
great.
love it.
Speaking of intimate, I was at the Comedy Catch in Chattanooga this weekend. Great shows. One of the nights after the shows, the staff brought in a poker dealer, and we played poker night with the staff.
Oh, wow.
Texas Hold'em. And they take it. Mics are cutting in and out. I think there might be some power problems here.
You sound fine to me.
Oh, I could hear you.
But maybe I just heard it in my headphones. Yeah, it might be a headphone thing. But we played poker with the staff. They take it so seriously. It was so much fun. We sat just to be in the showroom playing poker with everybody was awesome.
What's the buy-in?
It was a $30 buy-in, but people bought back in.
Oh, okay.
People take it that seriously.
Yeah, how'd you do?
I had to leave eventually. I was there at like midnight or 1 a.m. So I gave my chips to Danielle, the owner, and she ended up winning the whole thing.
Oh wow!
With my chips, so we split the pot.
That's good that you gave them to the owner, not to
not somebody who needed
the bus boy.
Bus boy or something. Yeah,
that's great. That's great.
You go right to the top.
Yeah, he knows where his bread is buttered.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
He's no dummy.
Yeah,
he's no dummy.
So get this, I stayed at a unbelievable Airbnb this weekend, right on the Tennessee River, right by this place called the Suck. That's what they call that part of the river, because I think it sucked to travel through it. That's why they call it the Suck. Beautiful view, but I get there and there's a little note that says, "Hey, by the way, we have 2 cats. Feed them a can of tuna every day."
Are you kidding?
There's 2 cats in the house that are just the owner.
And you find out when you get there?
Yeah, no, I didn't read the Airbnb description that well. There's probably
I'm sure
some
they didn't
writing
mention
in
it.
there. But cats, there's 2 cats in the house. I have cats. I'm like, whatever. At one point, the owner, who was very nice, but he came to the house to like work on something. So I was like, "Oh, you live in town?
Oh,
Just take the cat.
Yeah.
Have the cats
Oh,
at your
yeah.
place."
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. But one night, we're sitting there watching TV, and we smell something, and we're like, "Oh no!" And Connor Larson, who was with me, he gets up, he starts walking, he slips in cat, fair to call it diarrhea, all over the floor of the living room. Slips on it. We turn the lights on. It's everywhere, dude. One of these cats has just, destroyed the living room downstairs. So I messaged the Airbnb owner, and I was like, "Hey, dude, we tried to clean up a little bit, but it smells horrific downstairs. We can't even be downstairs right now." They sent back this long apology. They were like, "We just switched flea medication. One of the side effects is diarrhea or whatever."
Also not in the email
Yeah.
before you.
Yeah, they didn't include that for sure.
Right.
But a lady came by at like 7 a.m. the next day and did a deep clean of the downstairs, and it was fine after that. But I had never heard of that. First, just animals in an Airbnb is pretty crazy.
yeah. Why would they not? That's crazy to.
And
I guess they assume people want a cat there.
And just to leave your pets with strangers
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But I guess it was either that or fleas. You had to pick your poison,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The house was worth it. I mean, it was that nice of a place, like great view and everything, but it was just a weird thing to deal with. In
Plus,
the
that
middle
poor
of the
guy was
weekend.
probably so embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm sure he was, dude.
So embarrassed because he's like, he doesn't know you.
He just met us. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes in there and just he goes, "I don't know what to tell you."
It's this medication.
Yeah.
Julian, are you choking? When Julian said that, I thought there was a 5th person here because his
Yeah.
voice all of a sudden changed. It really freaked me
It
out.
freaked me out.
Well, there's a
You gonna be all right?
I think I'm all right. Okay. Let me do it again. Must have been embarrassing for the cat.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
time. But the shows were great. Thank you to everybody who came out in Chattanooga at the Comedy Catch. Danielle said there's been a long-going feud between Dusty Slay and Danielle about who could swim faster. And Danielle said that when Dusty was there last, he said his shoulder was hurting, so he wasn't able to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
throwing that out there.
Yep.
I think Dusty's ducking this a little
Yep.
bit.
Is that why he missed today? Because he's got a bad
That's right.
shoulder?
His shoulder.
Would they swim in a pool or in the suck? Where do you go do that race?
I think you got to do it in like an Olympic-sized
Oh,
pool.
okay.
Okay.
Danielle was a collegiate swimmer, I think. She was and she runs
marathons now. Yeah.
Ironmans.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure
Dusty's
Dusty
getting
could beat her then.
Dusty's got a lot of drag. You know what I mean? He's got the hair and the beard and the you know what I mean, and the
And the
hat.
hat.
He probably
He's not
swims in the
taking
hat.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Holding him back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Here we go. So we can start with the comments now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Donna Worley. This memory episode was so much fun. We had the band together discussing a great topic. I was raised Catholic, and after confession, the priest would assign me a number of our fathers and Hail Marys to pray to set things right. I lived in fear I would inevitably lose count and thereby not recite my quota of prayer reps. All right. Funny.
That is very funny.
Eric Bowling. His last name is Bowling. I bet if it is, he has to go, Eric Bowling. Yes, like bowling.
Yep.
Like you have to say it every single time.
Every time.
As a former high school AP psychology teacher, I enjoyed the recent episode on memory. One interesting aspect of memory is that it's stored in your brain like puzzle pieces and not like a movie. Because of this, you never remember something the same way twice. As you retrieve a memory, you omit details or add in additional details that create new memories every time. I agree to disagree. No, I thought that would be fun to say that. I thought about that halfway in the middle of reading.
I don't know if I understand that. So like each memory is one piece of the whole puzzle is your life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like you remember the whole scenes. It's just like you could go like, yeah, I get the idea. Like if you saw a puzzle that with stuff missing,
Yeah.
you would be like, oh yeah, that's a that's a donkey pulling a wagon, but you would be like, but there's a guy on it. You're like, well, I don't have the guy picture, but you're like, you get the idea.
Yeah, okay.
And it also seems like then we keep filling in the holes and changing it every time too, so our memories are false in
Yes.
some.
They
in
can
some,
be.
Yeah.
But you got to get the edges first.
You got to get the edges. As long as you got the edges, everything else can change a little bit.
Aaron's like, I got to keep this thing about puzzles or I'm going to lose track.
Nathan Rogers. The fact that Nate instinctively chooses to bring baits for nothing other than his great memory is not unlike having a CNI dog. Comedic gold. I must know if you put a service vest on him while he's working. Don't touch him. He's remembering stuff for me right now. That's very funny.
That's very funny.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
almost irritating that a regular
yeah.
person wrote that.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. He is like a service dog.
Right before he said the vest, I was like, that was going to be my riff. And then he said it, and I was like, who is this guy?
Yeah. Nathan, do you want to host the shows? You know what I mean? We bring him in. He then takes my spot. He's closing.
Yeah.
And they go, it's a Nathan, so it doesn't matter. I like that. Yeah. I would think, I would, if I haven't remembered stuff, I wouldn't want a lot of stuff going on around him.
No, you want to keep him sequestered.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If I saw too much commotion around him, I would be like, whoa. And I would have to, like if for an SNL, if I looked up in the bleachers, and he's kind of, people are asking him questions.
You want him in the back of your bus floating in fluid like a Matrix kind of thing? He's like, that's my memory battery,
I go, Bates is on this weekend, but no one talked to him. I got some real important stuff I need.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. And he's allowed to go anywhere you go, but you can't go where he goes. I could give you those rules. You would like that.
Yeah, they do not like me.
I mean, what is the storm of the century?
Yeah, it's bad out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we've taken it out, but it's just bananas weather right now in Nashville. All right. Severe thunderstorm warning from now until the end of this podcast.
I thought you were going to say from now until the end of time.
Yeah.
Because things are getting rough.
Yeah. And we haven't even got the worst of it yet.
All right. Prasanna Mahan. Prasanna Mahajan. I've been waiting 3 weeks hoping someone will say it, but here it goes. Buffet style places like Panda Express, Subway, and Aaron's Stopping Ground Chipotle offers free samples.
Insane.
I didn't know.
A free sample of Subway was the craziest thing
I
I've
think
ever
Panda
heard.
Express makes Subway seems insane. I don't even know what are they offering at
Hey,
Subway.
can I try the sweaty turkey before you put it in my sandwich?
No glove. The Panda Express I've seen.
Yeah.
Chipotle, I don't think I've thought about asking.
That'd be so weird.
Well, it's such small. It's different ingredients. What are you going to say? Let me try that
I don't
lettuce.
understand how you would do
Let me
it.
try a little of that corn.
Let me try a
pico
grain
de
of
gallo,
grain of rice. Yeah.
Give me
it's tough.
a lick of that mayonnaise.
The Subway is too much, man. I can't.
It would be good to
Can I
go
try
lick
some of
it.
that brown
Yeah.
avocado?
Can I try the mayonnaise? You lick it and you go, all right, I'm out.
If you want to be the most hated person in a Chipotle, ask for free samples and stuff. When that line's moving,
Yeah.
dude,
Oh, yeah.
and you're just clogging it up.
Panda Express, though,
That makes sense.
that makes sense. I've done that. If you're like, yeah, can I try the orange chicken? And that's like a real try. That was a big one, I think, in food courts. You could go in and you could go to different food courts and go, let me try this and take one toothpick of whatever. They would be offering it.
Okay, they're out there they're
Yeah.
barking essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Grace Prizwara. Oh, man. Grace
I think you got it.
Prizwara. Prizwara. There's actually a connection between the 30 minutes of Netflix browsing and ice cream samples. Studies show people are happier with less choices. There's decision paralyzed, regret, and always feeling like something better was out there. Man, I live this life every day. Decision fatigue is my nightmare. It is the most exhausting thing.
Well, you've talked about this before, wanting to bring your wardrobe down to like just one shirt and one
it's-
pair of pants.
And you can't even do it because of the decisions it would take to do that. I have major decision fatigue. I mean, that's why I try to have so much stuff being like, what is being asked.
Yeah.
Because it's, you think, dude, you like, where are you eating? What time are you eating? You know, what are you going to wear today? What are you going to wear? Like, it's exhausting. And so, like, you want to go into something and just go, like, just tell me what you have and I'll deal with it.
You need a memory Bates, but for decisions.
Yes.
You need
A decision bait.
I was sitting here thinking about the first time you told me your theory of wanting just to wear the same outfit.
Yeah.
You had just watched the documentary about NWA, and Dr. Dre wears the same thing every time. And we were hiking Mount Rainier.
Oh, yeah.
And you told me, I don't know why, Mount Rainier, of all places, you were telling me this, but you were like, I just want to wear the same thing every time. And here we are 8 years later.
Not doing it.
Not doing it. But I
Still talking about
do
it. Yeah.
Well, he is a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I do want to, I want to do it. It's some of it's the hard part of doing it. Sometimes it's people in your life don't let you really do it. Like, I'm not blaming them, but it's not like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
When you bring it up to your wife's not like, let's go for it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, well, everything, and if you really got into it, everybody be like, well, let's think about this. And so then once you get talked out of it, you go, oh, that happens with, I think, dieting, or, you know, where you're like, what if I go on no carbs? It's like, that's good. No carbs is no good, but you do need some carbs, and you like can complicate it a little bit to then you go like, well, then I don't know. Now I'm confused.
Yeah.
And then you're frustrated and you make a decision to go eat bad food. When I do that a lot. Like, I've had that with food where it's, you know, it's like I get so worked up, and then I don't know what to go do. And well, all I know is McDonald's. And so then I'm like, just go there. I know what that's going to be.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to have to decide.
But you have to decide at McDonald's, don't you? Or are you going to get the same
I
thing
know,
every time?
number one, no onions.
Okay.
I mean, but like, even if you have to decide there, it's like it's small decisions. But it would, I love
it's also fun.
Yeah,
It's fun
also
decisions.
fun.
And there's no bad decisions at
There's no bad
McDonald's
decisions.
either.
That's true.
You know what?
I
Yeah,
did
that's a
it
good
on
point.
my
Yeah.
bus now. I got very limited outfits, like for around the arena.
You could also get shirts that just, you know, do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They just embroidered across the chest,
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, and then, you know, they're different colors
Yeah.
for your wife. But then they have the days of the week. And then when you talk to people, now they know what day of the week it is without having to ask.
Right.
Yes. Oh,
So you're helping people.
And avoiding small talk. in a lot of
except
ways.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because how many times people go, what day? You know what I
What
mean?
day
It's
of the
like,
week is
yeah.
it? Again.
Just unzip your jacket.
It was typical Tuesday, getting pounded with days of the week. Robert Fowler. That reminds me of Seinfeld. Wasn't that guy's name something Fowler? There you
Oh,
go.
Jim Fowler?
Jim Fowler. Where are the cameras?
Yeah. The guy from the zoo that was on Johnny Carson all the time. You remember him?
Oh, yeah,
I do
yeah,
not.
Mhm.
I don't remember him.
You'd
That
remember
must
if you
be
saw him.
before my time.
Our time is the same time.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up and still live in Midland, Texas, where the Baby Jessica incident took place. Do you remember Baby
Wow,
Jessica?
Of course.
Yeah.
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 Growing up, we heard all about the heroism.
The heroin.
Yeah, go. Well, that's how you get down there. Growing up, we heard all about the heroism of the. That was like something got.
Yeah.
I don't think we're supposed to talk about her.
Are you supposed to be talking with electronics inside of?
We got surge protectors. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we? Because that.
Did you hear the
I'll be-
crackling, or was that in my head?
Yeah,
the crackling.
The headline would be Nate Bargatze and 3 others
Yeah.
die horribly, or 4. Or
I
whatever.
don't even get. I don't even get mentioned.
You get left out of the count.
Nate Bargatze, 3 comedians, and somebody else,
And Brian Bates.
Hold on.
and Brian Bates.
Is my car?
Your windows are down.
No. My top's down though. I'm just
Yeah.
get worse. He goes.
People don't know you drive around Nashville with a top down and sunglasses on
Yeah.
everywhere now.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
No matter rain or shine.
And you got that personalized horn.
Yeah. All right, I think we're fine. It sounds fine. Let's see. Yeah, sorry. And you're, if for some reason a lot of this gets taken out and you're confused, there is a major thing. So I'll just start it again. Robert Fowler. I grew up and still live in Midland, Texas, where the baby Jessica incident took place. Growing up, we heard all about the heroism of the first responders and firemen who assisted in rescuing baby Jessica, but never understood its impact on the country until later on. Nate and Killa B. Bates recounting it and remembering details really puts into perspective just how big of an event it was and its significance to our community almost 40 years later. Yeah, she's March 26th birthday, day after me. On March 25. She's 39. Yeah. Where
She's
is she
out
at?
there.
She's out there.
This was 1987. This happened.
Man.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, man. I remember it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking out for wells left and right. And I lived in
Yeah.
downtown San Francisco, and I was like, there's probably wells around every corner.
Does this show me people like watched it or anything? Like if you could see the numbers on that where it's...
It was all like local news stuff, so
Yeah.
I guess it'd be hard to...
Wow.
track that.
USA Today ranked this girl as number 22 on its list of 25 lives of indelible impact. I mean, it was that big of
what
a
does
story.
indelible mean?
Can't be removed, like permanent.
Like the Sharpie on
Yeah.
Greg's hand.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. Like you just always remember.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's in like
Balloon Boy probably on there.
Let's do the whole list.
Was baby Jessica, was it a story before they knew she was in a well? Was it like a search for her, or was it
no?
we
no.
know she's in a well?
I think it was out of the well.
Do you know how she fell in that well?
Did somebody push her in, or it was an accident?
She didn't see that well. Nice, right?
There you go.
Huh? I'm doing comedy now,
If you're
guys.
listening, that's Greg
Come on.
Garcia.
Yeah,
Come on.
Greg Garcia doing stand-up
You were
comedy.
being so
Check him
quiet,
out.
and now I know why. You were waiting for
Setting
the
it
right
up.
time.
Yeah.
You go, I hope they get into some baby Jessica stuff.
Oh, I wrote that comment. This has been 3 months in
It's a long
the
con.
making. Yeah.
Robert Fowler. Did we ever read any of your comments?
No, you didn't. I would send in some comments to Bates just to see if he would read them, but I don't even remember. I think my name was Clem Dickleberry or something like that. But you never read them. No,
Yeah.
you never read them.
Let's a good test of the memory thing that we were talking about before. The way I remember it is that Jessica, there wasn't a search before that. They found that she was in there, and then the extraction took so long for some reason that it was news for a couple of days. That's how I remember it.
Yes.
I don't know if that's really how it went
they
down.
got her like
because memory is a puzzle.
yes. Yeah, she was down there. Yeah, I mean it's
And she was the missing
How
piece.
did she survive the fall, and then why did it take so long to just go down there and get her? Do you
It was the
remember?
80s.
I tell you what, if you read this one thing, it goes, a roofing contractor, Ron Short, volunteered to go down the shaft. He had been born without collarbones and could collapse his shoulders to work in tight confines. The team considered his offer, but ultimately said, we can't have you do it.
I
And
think
then
I'm going to
another
be
guy did
sick.
I mean, that's not funny, but it is funny. Like, it's just just a guy. He goes, this is why I was put on.
I know. And they're like, no. And he's like, but
He raises his hand. Can he even raise his hand? He doesn't have collarbones.
I know. He's got
Someone else has got his hand up. Someone else holds his hand up, and they go, "You, sir," in the back.
He goes, is that Joe DeRosa?
They go, "Yes, sir," in the back. Yeah, I have no collarbones, and I could go down there pretty easy and come right back up. And they go, "All right, well, that's another. All right, now we're losing some of the cameras onto that guy who wants to interview him about no collarbones."
Does anybody have no collarbones and no ribs? Some guy's like, I do.
Yeah,
Dang
they
it.
go, oh man,
He's been wearing the same sweater his whole life. He just can't get it off.
can't get it on.
Just can't.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I had never heard of this before it was brought up on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Jeez, Aaron, live a
Stuff
little.
happened before you, Aaron.
It's 4 years
Stuff
before I was
happened
born.
before you.
Aaron, a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
have no idea how much they spend each month. Do you?
I do because I use.
Rocket Money.
Yeah.
Do you know how many subscriptions you pay for?
Too many, man. But
Yep.
not anymore because I use.
Rocket Money.
Yeah.
Do you know how much you spend on takeout or delivery?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Even Rocket Money can't help you with some things. It's not a miracle worker, guys, but it is probably more than you think, but there's an app designed to help you manage your money better. It's called Rocket Money.
Right.
It's a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money shows you all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. If you see a subscription you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. Their dashboard lays out your total financial picture, including bill due dates and paydays, in a way that's easy to digest. Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscription and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/Nate today. That's rocketmoney.com/Nate. rocketmoney.com/Nate.
Kyle Gray, does being a stand-up comic help with the mental part of golf, being solo on a course with thousands of people staring at you versus the other athletes who have people watching them all the time but play a team sport? Yeah, I think it helps with, like, when you do it and you hit, like, I mean, I'm sure I would imagine I'm not as nervous. I mean, you're still nervous, but not as nervous as someone that, like, you know, even if you're in movies and TV that you don't play in front of people, I'd imagine, because every night you're in front of a lot of people.
Yeah, I would think that, especially with you in golf. I mean, I think there's a certain amount of nerves just hitting the golf ball anyway, of just wanting to do it well. And I can't see you being extra nervous or worried that people are watching.
No,
Yeah.
But you noticed this weekend that it's very easy to get in my head, because all he had to say was like, "This one's for birdie," and then I was a wreck. I missed like 2 footers.
I get nervous if the group behind me is a little too close.
Oh, I know.
I can feel them watching me. Yeah.
Well, I used to be very nervous about that. Like,
I don't even want my group to watch.
Yeah, we played at Florida State's course this weekend. The guy was said he wanted to invite you down, have you come play it.
Really?
Well, I mean, kind of. Nah, but he did mention you. He sent hats. Yeah, he said he sent hats. That's what it was. And he's like, we're sending it to Bates, even. And then I was like, you don't want Bates down here playing. I go, you know. But no, he was an awesome dude. But I don't think the first tee year is really the one. That day with Barkley and them, because there's a lot of people watching that.
Mm-hmm.
That first tee is like, you're
feeling it.
You're feeling it.
No, there was a big load off once you were out there in the fairway and stuff, because we saw some people that last day.
Yeah, Colin Jost.
Poor Colin.
I mean, he hit one. I mean, and you just hit it. He hit it as bad as you could. It just goes straight into like a bush. Just rough,
and everybody's watching. And it's rough.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it is truly embarrassing to just be.
And then that poor guy had to go home to Scarlett Johansson.
I know.
I hope he's okay.
You just can't win.
I was thinking about Aaron and I's competition. Some of these nice courses, like where you play, you couldn't just throw it and get it over. There's rough in front before you get to the fairway.
I'd get it over.
He thinks he can throw it a golf ball full length of a baseball field.
Really?
Yeah. On a roll, not carry, but
350 feet.
Yeah, but it would roll.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I could see you doing that.
Acuna had an unbelievable throw that went viral this weekend.
Yeah,
and it was the longest recorded throw of the year, I think, and it was 100 yards.
Yeah.
So some people were tweeting at me going, "You still think you can throw it 100 yards?" But I'm saying not carry, but I could get a roll going, and I can get it 100 yards.
So the competition is you play golf and he just throws the ball.
Yeah,
and you play 18 holes.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun to watch.
That would be fun to watch.
We gotta figure it out.
And then who pays for your rotator cuff surgery afterwards? The loser?
I think we could get this set up easily. Maybe do 9 holes and we shoot it and edit it down to about a minute.
If that.
Yeah.
But out at Legends, there's like some par 3s that it's 150 yards to clear the rough.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one that you would be in big trouble. There's a hole that's 160 and it's straight over like all this tall grass.
We playing from the women's tees?
You'd have to
No.
lay up. And
No, but there is really no place to lay up is the problem.
Okay.
You would almost have to throw it in the water on purpose
Take the penalty.
to get to the
Yeah.
spot
Okay.
to then throw it. So right there, you're at like 3. Like that's going to be tough because it's
Yeah, but
100. But that means it's 160 yards and there's nowhere to throw it. I mean,
So Brian's got his driver out.
yeah.
the good news is I'm going to go in the water as well. Yeah.
It would almost be it's a hole that we could go see if you could throw. If you could throw, you could literally throw it to. Oh, we're going to the. You know what?
Yeah.
Wonder if we can get. We're going to the Brewers game,
Yeah.
dude. We might be able to do it this weekend.
Should I bring a golf ball with us?
Yeah, I think we have some.
You got to bring one. You got to bring one.
Yeah. I
I
bet.
meant to the game, but yeah.
So yeah, I'm in Milwaukee. We're in Saginaw, Milwaukee,
St. Paul.
Minneapolis, St. Paul, and it's Sunday. We're somewhere, right? There is it Sunday too.
You're in Milwaukee 2
Yeah.
days, St. Paul 2 days.
Okay, yeah, but is St. Paul Sunday? Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, very pumped about these shows, and yes, that's right. But we're going to the game in Milwaukee on Friday.
Uh-huh.
It's a 3 p.m. game.
Are you proposing that he throws a golf ball from home plate?
I think he can.
I think it would be more interesting if you sat in the outfield in the first row of the
Yeah.
seats and during the game tried to throw it to home plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just at some point.
But
You know what? You pick.
You're going to get more coverage that
I'll
way.
feel it
You're the
out
one
when
that's
we-
out of your mind that thinks they can do this.
I'll feel it out. When
you
we
better
get
warm your arm up because I think we're going to get there early enough that we go like, hey, do you mind if my buddy sees if he can throw a golf ball all the way to the fence?
I don't think it's that crazy. I'm talking including the roll. Too,
Whatever.
right? Yeah.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah,
we let you
100%.
yeah.
I'll do it right now, dude.
Yeah.
Well, take it easy.
Yeah.
But there's that one where you can race that guy, the freeze
Yeah.
or whatever, and so this could be like that. You should do it against one of the players.
Yeah. Now, I do think the freeze could beat me in a race. I want to put that out there. Yeah. That'd be fun.
All right. Yeah. Ellen Mitchell. Nate's pronunciation is so much better when reading comments. I missed the inaccuracies because they were laugh out loud funny. I'm guessing you've been working on it, and good for you. I've done nothing for it.
No, as a guy who sat next to you at a restaurant and watched you try to pronounce charcuterie board,
Charcuterie.
I can promise you that's 10 minutes I won't get back.
Yeah. I'll take the charcuterie.
Oh, it was.
I said like charcuterie.
Yeah.
It was very funny too. Because I was like, we just got done golfing all day, and they had the menu was like all like burgers and fries, all stuff I like, but it was like it's hot, and I was like, I just didn't want that, and all they had was like a charcuterie board.
Anyway, they brought out a cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
And,
So I go, you know what? I'll just take the charcuterie board, and
if I say it fast enough.
yeah, this is the same place the year before where
The year before we were there, he was ordering, and he's talked about this on SNL.
yeah.
I ordered a pizza. Oh no, I ordered a burger, and then he ordered pizza. But he said, "Hey, I'm gonna get the pepperoni pizza, but I don't want a lot of olive oil on it." And the guy's like, "What?" And he's like, "If you're gonna put a lot of olive oil, and he goes, "Do you want no olive oil?" And he goes, "If the choice is a lot or none, I will take none." The guy's like, "Fine." And then I looked at the menu and I looked over. I said, "Hey, moron,
Yeah.
did you think it's a lot because it says extra virgin olive oil?" He's like, "Yeah, extra. It says it right there, extra."
Yeah. I thought, why would they put extra? It didn't make sense that at that moment, in that moment, I thought, why would you even? Why would you?
You wanted regular regular amount of virgin.
yeah.
You should
olive
be
oil.
at regular, and I shouldn't even have to do your job.
Yeah.
but you're
Right.
starting at extra.
Yeah, that's
which
crazy.
I don't even know if I want any. And so I think I asked for a little. I will take a little virgin olive oil, not
And then to your credit, you just kind of smirked and said, "That's going in the act."
Yeah.
yeah.
And so they bring out this charcuterie board.
Yeah.
And it's giant.
It's giant, dude. It's for obviously
for like
what
a-
they're for.
It's like a conference room.
Yeah.
It's like he's hosted a party.
Yeah. It's the biggest thing you've ever seen. Everybody's got burgers and fries, and then
And it's on a tree trunk.
yeah.
It's on like a cut tree trunk. It's
He goes
like
to put it in the middle and they go, "Oh no, that's his."
It looked insane, but I enjoyed it.
yeah.
Martha McDevitt. I've heard of other comics that start off very funny where audiences can relate because it's a shared experience, etc. But as they become more successful / famous, their material is less relatable. Is it harder to find everyday stories?
I'll take this one. No, it's not, Martha.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm very self-conscious about it. So the hour I'm doing now, I actually wrote it because I'm you kind of guess weird, but I think about it this much. I actually kind of made sure I wrote it because I figured I would be shooting a movie. I just felt like my life was going to get very busy and there's going to be a lot of stuff. And so I kind of made sure I had it ready before the movie or any of that stuff because I don't want to just be I don't want to up there talking about.
You guys know how when you're on a movie set, things can get crazy, right? It's like they don't have the water you want sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very, very conscious of this, and I don't ever want to go do it. And the other thing is, I talk about my family and I talk about my kind of stuff. I end up talking more about my family because that's going to be stuff that everybody can relate to.
And they're not doing better.
Yeah.
So they're still relatable.
That's a good point.
My relatable family.
You're the one getting somewhere.
Yeah. So but it's very true. It's something that you have to be aware of. And I'm very aware. I'm scared of it. Tony Herman. There is a Major League Baseball player named Greg Garcia who looks like he could be Nate's doppelganger. Oh.
That's too weird.
That is weird.
Yeah,
I'm Greg Garcia.
I'm very aware of this guy because as my career slowed down and his picked up, my mother's Google alerts for Greg Garcia were just this guy, and she does not like him.
She knows all his stats. He went 3 for 4 today.
Yeah, she's just like, enough with this baseball player. Yeah. I think he's doing well out there.
Yeah,
though.
but how many Emmys has he won?
He just lost to Brian for the regional Kentucky Mid-South. Yeah, so none.
Yeah.
So none, really.
Yeah.
Great. Well, he got him there.
Yeah.
For the neighborhood Emmy.
Looks like he may be done playing.
I think he is done playing. I think he played for the
2020
Cardinals and then
the
somewhere
Padres
else.
for
Yeah,
a while.
Padres.
Well,
and then,
at least you don't know too much about him.
I know a lot about my mother fills me in, buddy. She lets me know what he's doing.
Lance Dowdy. In the second season of Sprung, they should have breakfast escape at the beginning of the season, and they send Aaron to bring him back because they don't want anyone to find out and panic the public. They don't even have to have lines. You just see them in the background causing mayhem. How about that?
Well, a couple things. First of all, Lance, really should work in Hollywood knowing that they don't have to have lines. Like he already picked up on that, which is good. That would have been fantastic if they would have let me do a second season of Sprung. I would have brought these guys back for sure. But unfortunately but perhaps now that we have this idea, I'll go back and repitch it.
This will get the ball rolling. Feel free to use our names, Greg, if you need.
Oh,
You
Give me
had
a little
these guys on
juice
the
in
show?
room. Yeah.
What?
You had these guys on the show?
Well, thanks for watching my show. Yeah, they were in the pilot episode. They did a fantastic job.
Aaron was in the trailer.
I was in the
I
trailer.
was in the season finale.
You were. You were in the season finale. No, for that show I hired everybody I've ever met that I thought was funny.
Wow. That's cool. That sounds like a really funny show.
Yeah, check it out. Thanks for the support.
Yeah. It must still be on.
It's on Amazon Prime.
All right.
Yeah. Lives forever.
All right.
Lives forever.
Marshall Barker. I think we need a My Name is Earl reboot called My Dad's Name Was Earl. And Dusty can be one of those boys that's growing up in the trailer there with Earl's first wife in Crabman.
Great. Again, great idea. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Call a studio, Marshall. Get somebody to back this with some money. And we did just have a 20th year anniversary party for My Name is Earl at my house like 3 weeks ago.
Nice.
Whole cast came, a lot of the side characters, all the writers, crew, everybody. It was a lot of fun.
You still close with a lot of those guys?
Yeah, I keep in touch with most of them. I keep in touch with, quite frequently, Ethan Suplee and Eddie Steeples, who played Crabman. I probably see them the most. But but yeah, we all went to dinner the night before, just the cast and I, and we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, just that. Yeah, it's the best. Like you'd be, because it'd be like, how long was it? 4 years, right, or something?
4 years. We did the show for 4
so
years.
You just would be. It's like, I mean,
every hour of every day for those 4 years, basically,
Yeah.
right? You're just with those people.
Exactly. Yeah. And the cast and crew and everybody becomes such, I mean, from just doing a movie now, and think of that for 4 years with those people. I mean, people become a family, you know? So it's great to catch up with people. Some people still work in the business. Some people I have worked with, some people I haven't seen. Some people have just moved on to do other things, but it's great to catch up with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Summer is always so busy. From home improvements, I don't do that, but vacations, I love, and just having some fun in the sun. Summer is the season to enjoy and do all the things you've been waiting for. So the last thing you want to be doing is spending more time in the kitchen, or worse, the supermarket. Make your summer both enjoyable and delicious by getting the #1 meal kit, as voted by USA Today's readers, Hello Fresh. We say hello, folks, and we love HelloFresh. This summer, HelloFresh has made it even easier to enjoy delicious, healthy, and homemade quality meals with their new ready-made meals. These heat-and-go HelloFresh meals are chef-crafted, flavorful dishes.
Full of flavor.
Full of flavor. Ready in just 3 minutes so you can dig in and do summer right. I'm excited to try the Southwest-inspired chicken bowl. You can choose from 60 recipes every week, including prep and bake and ready-made meals, and plus 100-plus market items to add on to breakfast, lunch, and more. So make your summer enjoyable and delicious by signing up for HelloFresh at HelloFresh.com/Nateland10FM and get 10 free meals with a free item for life. That's HelloFresh.com/Nateland10FM for 10 free meals and a free item in every box. HelloFresh.com/Nateland10FM. 1 per box with an active subscription. Free meals are applied as a discount on the first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. All right, this week is the 56-year anniversary of man first landing on the moon. So I thought that'd be a good time to talk about the moon.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
You'll fill in for Dusty today.
Okay.
Yeah. That is interesting. Yeah. When we picked, I guess Dusty's not here because it's like, Yeah.
Yeah,
Because of his shoulder.
Yeah.
Because of his shoulder.
yeah, it's by design. Although I did read a poll that said about 10% of Americans agree with Dusty, so it's gone up.
10% believe that we didn't land on the
That there
moon.
is no moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different
So
poll.
what is it? A hole in the sky?
No,
he's joking about that.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
What percentage of Americans are in insane asylums? Like, how close is that number?
Well, it's funny you should ask that. That'll be
Okay.
my first
Great.
moon tidbit. The word moon in Roman language, I forgot. What do Romans speak?
Latin?
Latin.
There you go.
Excuse me.
I would have never guessed that. I would have said Romanesque.
Roman numerals.
Roman numeral.
Is Luna
Lunatic.
the well? Don't get ahead of me.
I'm sorry.
The moon's the lunar.
Don't know
of course.
stuff.
But when there's a full moon, there's more crazy people.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's where the word lunatic comes
All right,
from.
there you go.
And to
Yep.
this day, crime rates go up when there's a full moon. There are all kinds of problems. Hospital admissions go up when there's a full moon.
So, allegedly, they say poll after poll shows that's not true, but
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
You said it
always
with
hear
some
that.
authority,
Say it,
though.
huh?
Yeah,
People
yeah. I
say
mean,
it.
I believed you.
I think crime would be down because it's less dark.
But you got more.
But you
more,
can see
You got more light to
because
commit
it is
crimes.
less dark. Yeah, you got more. But you got just the perfect amount of light to commit crimes.
Don't need a flashlight.
Yeah, no, I think that if you saw someone in full moon, you'd be like, you couldn't really describe them. Like if you were eyewitness,
Yeah. What do you look like? I don't know. It was a full moon.
it was a full moon, so it
Right.
wasn't, and you'd be like I kind of know. It's like
Right.
seeing black and white. Like you would just be like, I can tell you the shape of them.
I just watched.
I'll draw a shape. That's what
That doesn't help. I'll give you a silhouette.
Yeah.
That's about it.
it might help though. Might have a unique shape.
And they go, that kind of looks like a wolf. And you go, maybe it was a werewolf.
yeah.
Maybe.
And that's,
It's full moon.
you can see all these things could happen. It's pretty obvious.
I just watched that Netflix documentary about Bin Laden. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
waited to go in when there was no full moon, or not. I guess the new moon when there was.
Yeah, when there's almost no moon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why was that? Just for more darkness?
Yeah. It's just for more darkness.
Okay.
More cover. Yeah. So July 20th, which yesterday was when Neil Armstrong first walked on the moon, 1960. You and I just missed it.
Yeah, just missed it. Doggone it.
Did you?
It's crazy for y'all to be alive, and there's just like it is funny how it's like. Wait, how much did y'all miss it by?
I missed it by a year. I'm older than Brian. Yeah.
1 year before you were born, they went to the moon, and you're here.
Yeah, and I'm
still
here,
alive,
hanging on, barely hanging on.
But it's kind of crazy how like that was so recent ago.
Yeah.
To and just to be like where we're at now.
But you like to point out how old I am, but yet this greatest human achievement, as many people say, happened even before I was born. Most people,
Neil Armstrong, is he still? He died, right?
He died, but Buzz Aldrin, who was with him, is still alive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm sure I just killed him off now, but
oh man,
Oh no!
that's
We should send flowers.
Yeah, someone get to Buzz and tell him.
The Pope called him yesterday.
Called Buzz Aldrin yesterday.
Just to say what's up.
On the anniversary of them walking on the moon, he called him just to talk about how it was such an incredible thing, and I don't know what all they talked about. But
imagine if
the Pope speaks English
every year. He's got to get on the phone. Hello. How was the moon landing? It was great. It's been 80 years.
I've done a lot since then. Nobody wants to talk about the rest of it.
Yeah, he goes, I don't know. It was like, felt like moonlight. And we bounced around. And and it was cool. And everybody did it. And every pope, every president, hello. Hi, this is Ronald Reagan. How was the moon? It was good, man. You want to talk about something else? I think it'd be frustrating.
Yeah.
If you're Buzz Aldrin, yesterday you had to go talk about the moon. You have to.
Do you remember, because when you missed it, the first one by a year, but when you're a child, we were still going back to the moon for a little bit, right? Do you remember?
The last one was 1972.
Oh, they did all of those in 3 years.
Yeah. They were going like 3 times a year.
And then they were like, we got it.
Yeah, nothing more to see.
Never go back.
Basically, it was a space race with Russia or Soviet Union, and they were winning everything ahead of us, but then we beat them to the moon. They never went.
We beat them to the moon, then we beat them in hockey, and then they tore the wall down.
Yeah.
And we won.
Yeah.
Well, we also beat him in boxing in 1984 with Rocky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But do you remember learning about? Was it still a big deal? Was it talked about a lot?
I don't think it was in their books yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, I think it was
the books they had didn't have the moon stuff in it. They just
it just happened.
We still had tablets too. Yeah. Most of it was just tablets and
it was an insert.
Yeah.
I think everything.
No, I mean I was 2 when they stopped, so I don't know. Right. I don't remember.
Right. By the time I was in school, I think they had all the facts down. I don't think it was like new stuff.
Were you into space as a kid?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanted to be an astronaut?
It is fun. They might have been. They were in one of the first. They would have read one of the first history books that had moon stuff in it. Though.
I guess that's true.
By the time you got to middle school and high school,
yeah.
The equivalent for us, because we were born in '79, is disco. Disco was over right when we were born.
Oh, yeah.
So we just started reading it in textbooks like when we were young about disco.
So which one's cooler?
I don't know.
Both kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Disco, ball.
They go together real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So John F. Kennedy said in 1961 he wanted to land a man on the moon before the decade was over, and they did it July 1969. They did it. Got in there.
How close were we when he said that? Like, were we even working on it, or was he?
No.
Or was NASA?
Or were we like right there?
NASA's watching. Like, come on, dude, we're not even started yet.
Guys, I think we're in Venus. We're at Venus.
Some guy at NASA's just eating a donut, and he's just like, "What did he say? What did he say?"
Yeah.
or he knew that they were almost all the way there, and then he was like, "I say we should go to the moon."
Yeah, that would be.
I looked up because we're going back next year.
To the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next year we're going. Now they keep getting delayed, but NASA's going to go around the moon, send astronauts around the moon in 2026, and then land on the moon in 2027. That's the plan.
And we haven't landed since 1972.
Right.
Wow.
Have we landed other stuff? Do you know? We sent like rovers or anything up there?
I think.
Oh
so.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of countries have done that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a junkyard up there.
It probably is.
It probably is, yeah. Because
You gotta go
we have to
clean it
leave
up.
that stuff up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked up some like Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos thing where people go up. That's 62 miles up
Okay.
to go.
Is where the moon's at.
No. Blue Origin.
The moon's
Bezos
a little
is-
farther than that.
Bezos
about
rocket.
240,000
I
miles.
had
All
the
right, you're
same
killing
question.
my stories here.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Aaron gave the punchline.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, 62 miles up in Blue Origin. It's 250 miles to the International Space Station. It's 240,000 miles to the moon.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
And that
Wait,
was
I
the-
didn't
and that
hear what
was,
Aaron said, so do your joke.
Yeah, no, I think
What?
there was no. I don't know. He doesn't know what a punchline is.
no. What do you? I ruined the reveal.
The
of it.
reveal.
I'm
Yes.
sorry about that.
Yes.
I asked Brian this before the podcast, but if you had to guess, let's say we take a piece of paper, normal piece of paper. It's an infinitely large piece of paper that you can fold in half forever. How many times would you have to fold a piece of paper in half for it to get to the moon?
240,000.
Well, that's
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
guessed
I
a trillion.
care.
that's actually
Yeah. Is I don't care.
This brings back old memories
Yeah.
of podcasts back in the.
That seems like why would anybody ever want to talk about this?
Well, it's just, I think it's fascinating.
also I think the science behind it is no matter how big a piece of paper is or how little, you can only fold it in half so many times.
Right. But you also couldn't fold a piece of paper to the moon. So it's like a theoretical,
Okay.
But
So it's 0
Or
or 1.
or infinity.
just think
Which one is?
it
Yeah.
doubles in thickness every time you fold it
Yeah.
in half. How many times would you have to do that before it goes from here to the moon?
Oh.
So how many times is it?
But just guess.
Oh, I see what
because
you're
you're going to
saying.
be blown away by the
Yeah,
I
answer.
see what
okay,
you're saying.
all right.
Trillion?
So I guess
That's what I said.
my real guess is 100.
Okay. 1 trillion and 100. We've got a pretty big range.
Yeah. That's
Someone's going to be right. Someone's going to be
This
wrong.
is the
That's
showcase
gonna-
showdown on Price is Right.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's known as the Bates-McCullough window.
42.
I was a lot closer.
But you still
42
overbid.
times.
So
You
y'all
fold that
lost.
piece of paper 42 times in half. It will be as thick as from here to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
240,000 miles because it doubles every time. 42 times.
what paper? This regular paper?
No,
That
here?
piece of paper.
Yeah.
No, this
A
paper.
regular 0.1 millimeter thick paper. If you were to fold that in half 42
Here's-
If I
times,
fold it like this.
it will get to the moon.
So this.
Let me
that's
show you-
folding it.
So that's
one.
one fold.
That's
Yes.
one.
It's doubled in thickness. now.
Yes.
So if you fold it again,
Yeah.
it will
Now-
double again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It will double all the way to the moon if you do it 42 times.
Let me give it to you in numbers so you understand how fast this happens.
Yeah.
2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64,
Yeah.
128, 200. So within like 5 folds, you're already at 200 and something.
That's annoying.
The
man.
math, 0.1 millimeters times 2 to the 42nd. That'll get you 200. You're going to overshoot the
Let me
moon.
tell you what
You're
it
going
gets
too
you.
far.
Yeah, let me tell you what it get you. A punch in the face for doing something like this to somebody.
Yeah, but-
that's what it get you.
Yeah.
83 times will get you out of the Milky Way.
Somewhere around
Just a
30,
piece-
you really got to use your foot to
Yeah.
to
You gotta
get
sit
that
on it.
folded. I mean, that's
Bates, what was
That's
the
tough.
miles to the moon?
240,000.
Okay, how crazy is that? That it's 240,000 miles to the moon, and it's $240,000 for an Oscar full of gold.
Yeah.
How about that?
What
dude?
is going on?
How
I don't know
about
if I
that? It's weird.
believe
Full circle.
this piece of
Hakuna
paper
Matata.
cannot be folded.
It's physically impossible, though. That's the problem.
It was a big piece
that's
of paper, though.
convenient. that's the part that convenient.
If it was
it's just
really
a-
big, you could.
It's just a math problem that if you
And
start at
somebody's like, "How are you getting to the moon? Rocket? How are you getting to the moon? I'm folding a piece of paper.
Yeah.
keep
How big
till
is
I
this
get there.
paper?
0.1 millimeters thick. That's
And
the
then how
average
like
thickness.
big and like long? is it?
Infinite.
It would
Infinite.
have to be infinitely big for you to be able to keep folding it in half, obviously. So it's a thought experiment,
it's a
but
thought
it's a math problem.
That's a dumb.
You can't. He's
No,
not a
it's- why
thought
is that-
experiment kind of guy. He's like,
Yeah.
well, what about this piece?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like,
Here's the last part
I'm a
of it.
solver.
To get to the end of the observable universe,
Yeah.
103 times.
that's it.
That's all you have to do.
What was your guess? A trillion?
A trillion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he said it too. We
I,
both
well,
said
I
it
just
true.
well, I went with him.
Yeah. Well, he's
He
your
said it first.
he's your math Bates. He's he does decisions, memory, and
Yeah.
math.
I don't like. What's the point of knowing that?
You don't
That's
think that's
what I-
fun?
I think he read it.
I
and
don't
he
know
thought,
why, but I don't know.
Guessed a trillion, and the correct answer is 42. That's pretty fun.
That is fun, but it's.
I mean, who's not having fun?
But I just don't know the point of even knowing that as a thing. Who figures that out? Like, who does that and then goes...
People are going to want to know
this. Is this what, like, yeah, it's like I talked about, this is what college is?
This is what you missed out on.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Y'all are just like...
There's some stuff like this.
Yeah, you're just not... You're talking about nothing. And then you're, and like, well, can you even...
I find it interesting.
What?
I find it interesting.
On some level, it's the same conversation as who would win in a fight, Spider-Man or Batman. You know,
those are the conversations we had at my college, Frostburg State University. Yeah, well, you could major in that.
Yeah, it's like the 100 men versus an ape or something like. It's like it's that. So, but that's dumb. But this is smart. Mm-hmm. But how come that's the ape thing is like a boneheads? You're like these idiots talking about these apes.
Oh, was he not into that one?
No, I'm just in jitter.
I love that one too.
Yeah, he loved it too. But I mean, that one is considered. It's on social media.
Science.
No one's really looking at it as like a smart question. But then this you could bring up in a science, and they would be like,
professors go,
oh, they start applauding, and you're like, well, there's no difference between the guy that figured that out and the ape guy.
But that's you're just theorizing who would win. This he says is fact.
Yeah, it's a math problem. There's an actual answer to it. But I just think it's that's a crazy few amount of times to get to the moon. That's the whole point.
But if it's a paper that's infinite, then I could see it be 42. If it's so infinite, I can't imagine. Yeah, one time would be the size of Manhattan.
No, it'll just be that double thick.
The same thickness as that. That's
the same thickness, but larger. But how many times you can fold a piece of paper in half?
There is an actual answer to that.
Which is way less than 42.
It's like
so it all falls
something
apart.
Crazy.
Yeah.
7 or 8 times.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
Close.
That's all you can do.
The world record is 12.
Yeah.
World record?
By Brittany Gallivan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it all falls apart for me. This
toilet
whole
paper.
theory.
She had toilet paper.
It was 2002. It was a 1.2 kilometer long piece of toilet paper.
Yeah, I think long? I just like if the paper is any size ever, then 42 times.
Well, the idea is not to try this to get to the moon. It's just a fun math problem.
But it's just like, it's like, well, now picture if the paper was the size of Earth. Like, okay, then 40.
Look at this.
If you'd have told me that, I get 42 times. I would have probably said that.
Somebody said, well, what if the toilet paper is a mile long? And then a bunch of people are like, let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't have people like that in my life. No one's like, yeah, let's do it.
But even they only got to 12. You just got to do it. Yeah. I mean, 30 more times and you'll be at the moon. I didn't know it would upset everybody at the table. I'm sorry about that.
You really hit you hit a lot of.
I mean, we're out of time.
Buttons here.
Yeah, it didn't upset. I think it's
even the rain stopped.
Yeah.
The rain's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Maybe if we were talking about paper and then we just said, how high would it be if we kept folding it and then you throw out that fact? Maybe it'd be more interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah,
I think it's plenty interesting, but we can move on.
Yeah. All right. So, do you know what Neil Armstrong said when he stepped foot on the moon?
One small step for mankind. One giant step for mankind. No,
one small step for man.
Yes.
One giant leap for mankind.
Are you walking right into this like it's not a trick question?
Yeah. Oh, is it buzz?
Because it's the other one.
It's the other one.
No. It was Neil Armstrong that said it, but he was supposed to say it's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. He swears he said a, and it just got cut out from the transmission. But obviously, that's not how we.
And I'm guessing Dusty would say, "Is that because the director and the soundstage told him that?" What do you mean he was supposed to say?
Yeah.
Like, so it is a script
because they did have conversations about it ahead of time, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He didn't just do it off the dome.
Yeah, okay. Dude, that's fine. That you know what? That would be like. That's exactly what it's like when someone tells you when you got to do like promo videos or you got to do something. They go like, just talk about this, but make it fun. And you're like, what do you want me to say? I don't know, because they think the comedian, if anything, they can just throw it out and be like, hey, tell them to come to the I can't even think of a good example, but it's like
Yeah.
whatever it is, you're like, make it fun. And then you're like, so I got to come up with all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then that's like that. They go like, and right before you land on the moon, come up with a saying that we can use forever. All right, I'll see.
You know what would have been fun is if they hadn't planned it, what he would have said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like what he was like, oh, it's like chalk.
Yeah.
Kinda
Just like
chalky.
something stupid.
We're higher than I thought.
All right, let's go back.
So he stepped out. Then Buzz Aldrin walked out 19 minutes later.
He let him have it.
He wanted to
for
make
himself.
sure.
Why did they get a chew? Did they?
Neil Armstrong was the commander. There was a third guy, Michael Collins, who went with him as well, who did not get to land.
He stayed. Oh, he stayed.
So there's
Well, yeah.
there's the rocket that gets him to outer space. Then there's the command module, and then there's a lunar module that comes down on the moon.
Nerd alert.
Yeah.
I only know this because I read it, but there was one guy that stayed up in the command module waiting for them to
So
return.
he never even went down to the
Right.
to the moon.
Right.
Wow.
You would think they would be like, let me
Come
you're
on,
there.
guy. I'm already
Yeah.
came out here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so he knew going into it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. They know their roles.
They didn't rock paper scissors up there. Yeah.
Golly.
That's at least so. I guess you could be like, it's nice they let Buzz Aldrin out.
Well, I mean, he was planned to go.
Oh yeah.
But it was also nice of Buzz to give Neil 20 minutes.
Well, Buzz
on his own out there.
Buzz was a Presbyterian elder and took communion before he went out.
In the module.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They landed on a Sunday.
Mm.
Wow. We landed on the moon, immediately performed a religious ceremony.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what didn't know it was Sunday? The moon.
Because they think it's Monday.
Moon Day.
That's right.
Mhm.
Do you know that's where they come from?
Really?
Sunday come from? Well,
Yeah.
you can probably figure that
Yeah,
out.
I figured that part out. How about
then
Tuesday?
explain
Well, after,
Thursday.
It's
after
gonna fall
Tuesday,
apart really quick.
after Monday, then things get tougher.
Yeah.
I looked up the other. They're all just some god.
Wednesday,
something.
it's windy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturdays for Saturn.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
But the rest of them are stuff I never heard of.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But the word month comes from moon because the moon cycle is 29 and a half days, and that's how they would treat a month.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
All
it was
right.
pretty important.
It's cool stuff, man.
I'm into it.
650 million people watched the moon landing.
How many?
650 million.
Oh, wow.
Less than the MASH finale. Or was it more?
I think it was probably more.
Okay.
This is worldwide. 94% of U.S. households
How many?
watch it.
94%.
Wow.
So 6% were like, meh.
I know. They
Is
watch My
there-
Name is Earl.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else that could get 94% of American households to watch the same thing?
No.
Because even the Super Bowl is not even close
No,
to 94%,
not
right?
close.
I mean,
What would we have to do? If
it
we
would be
land
a
on Mars,
tragedy. No.
you don't even think
Mars.
94% is going to watch
No.
Mars landing?
No.
Why not?
I think they're gonna. You're
Online.
gonna see it when you go see it. You're gonna. It doesn't matter. Like you just see it in a clip or whatever. But like watch a live event, like to go do it. I don't think the Mars. I mean, it would an alien if they said. But now you're in a world where no one's gonna believe it. So even if they go, we got an alien, you're gonna be like, I'm not watching
Yeah,
that.
it's AI.
It's like AI. I mean, they. It was like that AI. I thought it was so crazy. It's been everywhere. With the Coldplay concert, where that couple did
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And have you seen all the different AI things where it shows them like
crazy.
talking? We're seconds away from you just having no idea if something's real or not.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to get anybody to outer space, definitely.
Yeah.
Because it's like that could be completely fake. You might need you would need a baby Jessica type thing.
Even a girl trapped on a spaceship.
Well, no,
or
no,
something. Yeah.
not in space.
Okay.
I'm saying
Like The Martian.
it's got to be
Yeah.
here, like the balloon boy. Like you're gonna have real
OJ
authentic.
Chase.
I was going to say the OJ verdict.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
verdict. Yeah.
a verdict.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe you could get, but I don't know if it's going to be 94%.
No.
The verdict would have to be the president is between, like the president's going to go to jail, like literal president of the United States is going to jail.
Reading
like,
reading a
it's-
verdict to the president
Yeah.
would be something that might pull that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
If it was live.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think now it's like no one cares.
You're still not going to get 94%.
Yeah,
No, people don't care. And like you said, they'll watch it later.
yeah.
I don't know if we get the Sprung 2 reboot with me and Brian.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I was thinking.
You'll be in the 90s. You'll definitely be in the 90s.
Definitely be in the 90s. As long as y'all don't talk.
Yeah.
So
Also, I'm not available.
Good.
Okay. It's fine.
Sprung was streaming, but your other shows were on network TV, right?
Yes.
So you got ratings for them?
Yes. And it's crazy because you look back at like what your ratings were for like a show like Yes Dear that was on between King of Queens and Everybody Loves Raymond, and the ratings are so huge.
Yeah.
Because there was 4 channels.
Yeah.
And that was it. And they're giant
What
ratings.
were they? It was.
Well, it's probably like 19, 20 million.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, we'll see if you come back next year.
That's crazy.
It was insane.
Yeah.
You get repeats that were getting like 14 million viewers.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was just because, like I said, you didn't, I think we had VCRs and stuff, but there wasn't TiVo. You couldn't, like, if you wanted to watch it, you sat down and you watched it when it was on TV. That's it. That's it. So yeah, the numbers are ridiculous when you go back and look at it.
So that's another part of it. You're like, back then you go, if I miss the moon landing, I may never get to see this again.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. I would never think about that because you're like, you obviously can't anticipate a YouTube and stuff like that.
No.
So you're like, I better see it when it happens.
Yeah, you get one chance.
wow.
But maybe you would see the news would probably re-show it.
But not, not in whenever you want.
Oh,
to see it.
Yeah. Maybe a sports something like an Olympic or like that kind of like thing. Maybe like if you have,
A fight. A fight between like Messi and like, like two of the biggest athletes
but
in the
the
world.
US is not going to.
Well, it would have to be an American. So it'd have to be like, Tiger Woods or somebody fights Messi in a UFC. People would, you're getting about in the 70s.
I bet if even like Trump and Putin did a boxing match,
Now we're
it
getting
wouldn't get
somewhere.
94% though. The more I think about it. That's just so many people.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So that was the Apollo 11 crew that first landed me. By Apollo 14, they were taking golf clubs and chipping golf balls.
They went from church to golf.
They got bored.
Yeah.
They were bored that fast.
Yeah, I mean that's how bored. Yeah,
There's a video of the guy doing it. He says, I can't put both hands on the club because of my suit, so I'm just going to try to do like a little out of a sand trap. And then the first time he misses it, and then the second time he says it goes for miles and miles, but I read that it went about 40 feet. But in theory, with little gravity, golf ball could go almost as far as Aaron could throw it.
Almost.
yeah.
Yeah, there he is chipping.
Yeah.
So it's not the best footage, but
Yeah.
Man, it looks so real.
Yeah, you can't even see
Oh, he
if
missed
made
that
contact.
one.
Oh.
I think he missed that one.
Is that a 6-iron?
I don't know. Yeah.
That's the important
the
part.
other guy back there doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Greg with all his other clubs on the ground.
Yeah, that's me.
And by Apollo 15, 16, and 17, they taken a car up there and they're driving around.
Yeah.
Did they say what kind of car?
A lunar
Just-
roving vehicle.
Oh, okay, a little. Yeah, they didn't just take like a pacer or something.
No.
I got you.
No.
That's what I was picturing for a second.
Yeah. So there's a
Oh,
car
there it
on the
is.
moon.
Is that real?
Yeah.
That looks fun.
It does look fun.
It is
man.
funny because it just does look like
Yeah.
dirt. It's just
It's
dirt.
funny that like within 10 years we were just hillbillying on the moon.
Mud
Just
run.
dune buggies.
He's got a catfish on his arm.
Yeah, and that's just still up there.
That looks fun.
There's no way we pack that thing back up.
No, they're
Flew
all
home
still
with it,
they're
right?
all
Yeah.
still there.
And all the flags, is it true that all the flags are white now?
Yep.
Because they lost color with
Sun bleached.
radiation in space.
Oh.
Yeah.
hmm We've planted 6 flags.
6 Flags.
5 of them.
That's what Six Flags should be marketing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a huge loss. They're going with the Looney Tunes characters, right? And you're like, there's 6 Flags on the moon. I don't want to do your
Yeah.
job for you, but
Yeah.
maybe lean into that a little bit.
Mhm.
They think 5 of them are still standing. The first one they think got knocked over when they took off.
By the wind. How would it get knocked over?
By the spaceship taking off to go home.
All the wind.
Teenagers.
Yeah, even up there.
So they collected 270 moon rocks altogether, and President Nixon gave them out to whoever he liked, other countries, some states, things like that. 180 of them are still unaccounted for. People didn't know what to do with it. A lot of them just locked them away, threw them away.
Threw them away. How do you throw it?
You just throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Now it's a rock.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like enthusiasts that are out there now still trying to track down these moon rocks, but most of them they don't know where they're at.
So we plan on bringing some more back when we go to the moon in a couple of years, right? We have to be. It'd be crazy to not.
Maybe we should bring back something else that doesn't blend in so much with other stuff.
I guess when you're holding it and you're like, it's going to feel like a rock pretty soon. Just a
I had
rock.
no idea we had footage like this. I've never seen this before.
I haven't either.
Yeah, we don't know if this is.
Yeah, it looks so good that it.
Is that Arizona?
So Greg and
an umbrella up there.
Yeah,
Greg and Julian, I asked this last week. There was a Mars rock that sold at auction this week I think it went for $5 million.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
I didn't know that they were worth so much.
54 pound.
I had so many in high school. My mom just threw them away.
Would you rather have a Mars rock in your home? You can't sell it.
I can't sell it,
or go to Myrtle Beach.
Or fight 100 chimps.
Yeah. Well, we combined two different questions.
All right, so I got a Mars rock. It's worth a ton of money.
You can't sell it, but it's a talking point.
Pounds.
Everybody that comes over, this rock's
put it on a pedestal. Put it in my living room.
It's the
he can show it to you.
It's the largest Mars rock ever found on Earth. It represents 7% of all Martian material ever found on Earth.
Okay, so that's pretty cool.
Or free gas for life.
Free gas for life?
I said Cracker Barrel for life, but then Nate said free gas for life.
No, I'll take the Mars rock.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I want that Mars rock for sure.
Yeah.
I'll put that in the house, and people come by. I'll say that's my Mars rock.
Yep.
And then they'll be like, can I touch it? And I'll be like, if you fill up my car with gas, you can touch it.
There you go.
There you go.
So there you go.
What about you, Julian?
I love people. There's always someone when you do a thought experiment that has to cheat the thought experiment to get both things, and you're like, it's hypothetical. Why are you going into business on this?
This is
that it?
That's it right there.
It's funny. That's $5 million. If you did have it at your house and you go, hey, that's a rock from Mars, I'd go, cool.
Yeah,
and that's about.
That's kind of what Nate said last week.
Exactly what Nate said.
Yeah.
And then I need gas.
Yeah. Okay, what would I do? Would I want the rock or free gas?
Free gas is going to be much more of a conversation starter.
I'm going to go free gas.
This is like the 94% watching. There's just too much stuff going on now that you would, someone would be way more intrigued to hear you got free gas. Yeah, they go, let me see. You get free gas. You go, I got a card.
Yeah. And they go, how'd you do that? And you go, I didn't take a rock.
I'm really interested in the 6% that chose not to watch it. Do you think they just missed it, or do you think they were like, I'm not interested in mankind's greatest achievement ever?
I would say, I'm talking about the Mars thing, though. Is this $4 million, though? Do you think someone's going to spend, how much money do you think you spend in gas your life? It's not $4 million.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to sell it, so.
I know, but I'm saying you're not allowed to sell it.
No. Right.
Okay.
Right.
No, it's just to have the cool thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then, I mean, who's making you? Who is alive that's making you, watching you, going, you can't sell this?
See, this is, again, we're getting into, it's not real.
It's not real.
Yeah.
There's not a paper.
I came up with this, but I just thought if you could sell it, everybody would say, oh, I'll take the Mars rock and sell it.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just money-wise, it makes a lot more sense.
Well, except for the person that bought it. They wouldn't sell it because they wanted it.
And I have an electric car, so that may have impacted my decision.
Well, that was the thing that I didn't say because I didn't want to be a hypocrite. But it's like, how much longer are we going to have gas?
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah. I also have a free Burger King card, and I haven't used it in 6 years. So
you work there.
Yeah. So I don't know if I would use the gas card.
There's a
So
Burger King
you have a what? You have a what?
You have a free Burger King for life card?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah.
There's one right next door.
There's one right next door.
How did you get that?
Whoppers on me, buddy.
Yeah.
I told this on here before, but I worked there. I worked there during the writer's strike.
And then you get...
I worked there during the writer's strike. I was doing My Name is Earl, and then they got a little press out of it. I won't tell the whole story, but they got some press out of it, and then they gave me a free Burger King card for the rest of my life.
Wow.
Yeah. But I haven't used it that much.
And you can get it Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
You
Is
can
your
have it your
picture
way.
on it?
I can have it my way.
Yeah.
No, there's no picture. My name's on it.
So it's transferable. technically.
Yeah. Or you could steal it from me.
Yeah, it's gonna be confusing. They're gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah, they don't. Do they even know what it looks like? I mean, if you show it to
I
Burger
doubt
King,
they've seen a card like that.
There's been some discussions. People get confused. Sometimes it's not worth it. It's
Yeah,
confusing.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
confusing. But
I
it
wouldn't
is
believe you.
It is fun when I decide to buy stuff for everybody in line, because then some people get confused, but everybody's usually pretty down with it.
this is going to sound like I'm messing with you, but I genuinely mean this. What I love about your look is that you look like a guy who could either have gotten a real one by creating a show,
Yeah.
or you have a lab in your basement where you would make that card. You look equally like you would do either thing.
That's great. I'm more impressed that you think I could make a plastic card in my basement than a TV show. So I take both of those as a compliment.
The moon is moving away from us at about 1.5 inches per year.
Everybody is now. You know,
It's about the same speed at which our fingernails grow.
Really?
Yeah.
oh, they grow pretty quick.
Are we worried about that? And
Yep. In billions of years, it's probably going to really mess us up.
Well, let's act on it now.
let's pull it back.
Yeah.
Because the tides and things, are affected by the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, so the water's just going to be out there.
It's going to go crazy.
Yeah. Where's the water going to go?
But if it happens that
It'll just
gradually,
be-
we'll be all right. But eventually, it's just
Well, we won't be here, but the Earth might be here.
yeah, we'll be somewhere else.
But the Earth, it'll be gradually going back, and then so it'll be just like Interstellar, just a big wave.
Is
You know?
this
Yeah.
because the universe is expanding? Is that why?
Um,
It's part of that. It's part of the Big Bang
no,
in the first place.
Nope. I think it's just losing
Feels
some
like
Or
of
it's
its,
emotional.
It just wants to.
It just wants
Yeah.
to.
just wants to. Some of its
It's time.
gravitational pull.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time
You
to
guys,
go.
I mean, we were friends. You just left a bunch of crap on me, and and I haven't seen you guys in 40 years, and now it's time to go.
I read if we didn't have a moon, we could still survive, but the seasons would all be different, and the Earth would spin faster because the moon's gravity. So
Yeah.
a day would be like maybe 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow! So people would live to 1,000 years old,
That'd be pretty cool. Let's get that moon out of here.
Yeah.
right?
That's how that works.
Well, yeah. If time. If
Yeah.
I guess
a
so.
year would be different.
Huh?
Or the length of a year would be.
Yeah, if days are
Yeah.
8
Yeah, I guess-
hours, so I'm saying
He's saying
like,
technically you would
people
live
would
to thousands of
if,
years.
yeah, like if
I think
well,
that's
24
a-
hours a day.
That's
8
a
times
third of
3.
what
Yeah,
a day
a
is
third.
now, if it's 8 hours.
So if you live to 100,
So 300.
You'd be
You
300.
could live to 300 years old.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something. I think we blow up the moon.
yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of
Get
more. That's a
outta
lot. That's a
here.
lot more living we got.
Yeah.
I like this. Yeah, makes sense to me.
The moonwalk was perfected by Michael Jackson, the Motown 25 concert. Do you remember this?
Oh, I remember. People were blown away.
Yes.
I remember my neighbor coming over the next day. He
moonwalked over?
no, he didn't moonwalk over. He was the father of a kid that I hung out with, but he couldn't stop talking about it. That guy looked like he was going forwards and he was going backwards. He couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Man, was he impressed.
It was awesome.
Craziest thing he's ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't know who coined it.
The moonwalk?
Yeah. I don't know who came up, because that's a great name for that.
Yeah.
If you saw that dance and you were like, can you name this? I would not come up with moonwalk, and it's perfect.
It's kind of late in the performance, Aaron, if you're trying to
was
find
it
it.
really?
It is, yeah, it's towards the end, because it's it's basically the closer.
I mean, people were falling off their
Like,
couches.
yeah.
They couldn't believe
They
it.
didn't know what was happening.
Yeah. I tell you what, Taylor Swift.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think this is it.
He was picking up the pants.
There
Oh,
it
there
is.
it is.
That's crazy.
Yep.
And isn't it amazing how short it is? But
Yeah.
in our collective imaginations, it was like across the whole stage and took 2 minutes.
Did he announce that he was going to do it?
No.
No, he just did it. And then
So that's how they knew just in that moment. They were like,
They go,
"What?"
did he just moonwalk?
Yeah. Yeah. How did they call it the moonwalk?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. And we all practiced it. I figured it out in about took me a couple of weeks. but
Show
I-
us.
I had
Can
it.
you still do it to this day?
I could probably try to do it, yeah, because I was a little bit of a break dancer at the
I
age
can
of
see
12 and 13. Yeah, I bought the Alfonso
Wow.
breaking board and had that you spin on your back and everything. Yeah, had some
Alfonso, the guy from
Alfonso
Fresh
Romero?
Prince?
Yeah, he was just at the golf tournament. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah, he had his own breaking board that you would buy on TV. He'd come on TV, and it was just this piece of cardboard with his face on it, and you'd put it down in your basement, and then you could spin on your back on it and do tricks. Yeah.
He does it one more time here, I'm pretty sure, at the end. There you go.
Oh, there he is. He
Wow.
knows.
So people freaked out. I mean, they've never seen anything like this.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, as big as Taylor Swift is now, or whoever's the biggest star, I feel like Michael Jackson was just on a whole other level.
Oh, it's not even close. I've had this conversation a few times not that long ago, and Michael Jackson is by far the most famous person that's ever lived.
More than Jesus?
What about tickets? What about ticket sales?
Yeah, what about ticket sales?
Was Michael Jackson doing stadiums?
Yes.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever seen clips of him in like Rio or like? See, the thing is, he was selling out stadiums in every country. He could go to any country and sell out a
I
stadium.
think Taylor Swift is too.
Also, you could go. Okay, but also you could go find someone remote, like in a tribe somewhere.
Yeah.
And you'd go back then, and you go Michael Jackson, and they go yes.
Moonwalk.
But if you did that today, there's plenty of people you could find and go Taylor Swift, and they'd go, I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I'm not saying there's a ton, but I'm saying it wouldn't be that
Yeah.
impossible to find somebody that doesn't know who Taylor Swift is. But in the 80s, you could not find someone that didn't know who Michael Jackson was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he was more famous than Elvis,
I think I would agree with that.
because Elvis he also never left the country, which was
I would
died.
agree with
they
that.
die around the same age.
No.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was a little bit older. He was in
Yeah, I
his
think
50s.
Elvis was younger.
Okay.
Elvis like 45.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Elvis is the other one that you would think
Yeah.
would be. And I think Michael Jackson was even more famous.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting though? It's like it's hard for us to take ourselves out of it because of Michael
when we grew
Jackson.
up?
But like, yeah, when we grew up, if you talk to people in 30 years and you go, Michael Jackson was more famous than, they would be like, no, it wasn't. Taylor Swift. And then they go back and look at records. They're like, well, Taylor Swift's broke all his records and all this kind of stuff.
That stuff's too different, I think, in terms of like. But here, let's look at it this way also. On the radio today, you still hear Michael Jackson 4 times a day.
Yeah.
And when did those songs come out? 84, 85 or whatever. Thriller was 83, right?
Yeah.
So that's it's 40 years ago, right? 40 years from today, do you think you're going to hear Taylor Swift 4 times on the radio? I don't think so.
Maybe, I don't know.
I just said no. I don't know if you heard me, Aaron.
Well, it will be. I think you will with Taylor Swift. I think she's.
I
transcended
hard
that.
disagree.
I don't think there'll be a radio.
Yeah,
in
I was
40
about to
years,
say the
but
same thing.
The
Yeah.
principle of it.
Yeah.
The songs.
Yeah, whatever we have
Yes.
on your brain radio. I don't know.
Title.
Yeah.
I think
It'll be title. Let's be honest. It's going to
Title's
be
gonna
title.
win out.
I think I could see you saying like in sync. No one's going to hear.
Yeah.
But I like not Taylor Swift. I mean, people are in their 40s going to Taylor Swift and they know all her songs. Those people are not going to not want to hear those songs.
Her fans are her fans. I agree. But I don't see 2 generations from now people handing down Taylor Swift the same way that Michael Jackson has never left. He's never left the airwaves. He's never left the public consciousness. He's never left culture. Michael Jackson has been famous since he came out. Since Thriller, he's been this famous, and his fame hasn't really gone down even after he's died many years ago. And I don't see Taylor Swift having that kind of staying power.
Interesting. We'll see. I'll talk to you in a few
There's
years.
never been a year where Michael Jackson wasn't everywhere.
I think he stayed on your radar with this radio you listen to. Like my kids, I don't think they could name a Michael Jackson song.
But if they heard a Michael Jackson song, they go, I've heard that a million times. Because it's in every store. It's in everywhere you go, you hear a Michael Jackson song.
Chase. Huh?
Does this track for you, Trace? Do you understand?
He knows Thriller.
Yeah.
You're the youngest guy in the room? You got to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. I think Taylor Swift's already been handed down a generation from her original fans.
I agree.
There's
From
already,
you're watching it in real time.
I agree. I agree with that. I
Whereas
just
the
don't.
moms brought all the daughters and they just went
Totally.
and did it.
Totally.
But I also would argue that. So, well, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna. First of all, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just saying. I'm just arguing what's real, and
Yeah, you're on the side of truth.
I'm on the side of truth.
No, I get
and
you.
you guys are on the side of Swift.
I get
and that's
you.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I see what you. I get like what is Michael Jackson.
I'll go this far.
It was almost like fame.
I think you're crazy to think that they're even close. That's how much more I think Michael Jackson has.
Now there's name calling
left an
involved.
imprint.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Jackson fans
No, I
do.
didn't. It wasn't a name
Wow.
calling. It was a description.
Do you think
Name calling would be.
What about
Europe.
Taylor Swift and Elton John?
That's closer. It's closer. But Elton John, you still hear Elton John songs, and Elton John's. But I could see those being similar. But Elton John was nowhere near Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I guess I would see the Michael Jackson aspect of, it's like it was almost like its TV was around, so it's like a fame that it's a right time, right place, like in this kind of.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's because Michael Jackson necessarily or whatever deserved it, but it's the storm of the way media worked at that time, plus him being who he was, came together and made what I think will be the most famous person.
Yeah, I wonder if too it plays into the fact that there's just so much overexposure now that the Taylor Swift, it's almost impossible not to because you're just around too much.
I would argue that too. Remember, he was that famous when we had nothing. There wasn't a whole lot else.
Yeah, 94% of the people watch the moon.
Yeah,
right, exactly. And that same similar effect happened with Michael Jackson in the 80s. With Taylor Swift, I mean, you got so many people. There's so many avenues to go down. I mean, I know I can only name maybe 3 Taylor Swift songs by name, right? And I'm not like against her or anything. I just don't know. But like, I feel like the average person, because she's big right now, right? The average person in the 80s, like, could name every Michael Jackson hit. The average person on the street, if you stop them and you go name 3 Michael Jackson songs, everyone could do it in 1985.
Well,
and I don't think if we walk down the street right now, you would have the same experience or even close with Taylor Swift.
I think Thriller's still the best-selling album of all time. The Eagles' greatest hits may have passed it, but I think it's been the best-selling album of all time for like 40 years.
But even then, with albums, like, how do you track this stuff anymore because of all the,
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how you do it.
Thriller's number 1.
Yeah.
51.3 million certified copies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like you see on YouTube where something's got like 800 billion views,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, Gangnam Style.
I remember when that hit
too.
I remember when that got 1 billion views. First video got 1 billion views.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And now we're like, only 1 billion.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. I think we got to wrap it.
Yeah,
We
all right.
gotta wrap it up.
All right, to be continued.
No, Michael Jackson is the most famous.
That's right. Sorry.
We're done. It's
Julian,
Put
you
a
need to
fine
come back
point
next
on
week
that.
so we can read comments.
All right. Yeah. Well, so we're in Milwaukee. Aaron's with me. Milwaukee, Minnesota, and Saginaw. Saginaw Wednesday. Awesome. Julian will be there. So I'll be there. We're on tour. We're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
So come out and see us.
This Friday, I'm in Hattiesburg, Mississippi at the Singer Theater with Derek Stroop and Andrew Stanley. August 1st and 2nd at the Funny Farm Comedy Club in Goshen, Indiana. And August 17th at Levity Live in Huntsville, Alabama.
Andrew Stanley, very funny guy. There's a lot of times someone will need an opener or something in Atlanta, and I've like put them with people, and they always like they ask him to be more.
Yeah.
He just had it with Colin Jost. He was texting me, and he's doing some more stuff with Colin Jost.
Doing
But
Kathleen now too.
Yeah,
And Spade.
David Spade.
Yeah. A lot of Andrew Stanley's very, very funny guy in Atlanta. So everybody go check him out.
Yep.
I'll be in Ireland.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm going to Ireland for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to come visit you in Baltimore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Join you. Yeah.
Oh,
You'll be with me.
Yeah, I'll be with you.
Yeah.
Wherever you're going.
I'm out with Nate this weekend, obviously, but next month, August 20th. This is Aaron Weber. August 22nd through the 23rd. That was the longest.
People have been wondering for an hour and a half who you were.
Lowell, Arkansas at the Grove. Come see me. I'm doing shows out there at the end of August. But come see me with Nate this weekend. Yep.
All right. Dusty special.
Yeah.
Wet Heat.
Wet Heat.
July 29th, Netflix.
gonna be hot.
All right. We love you. Y'all have a great week. Bye.